Welcome back to the deep dive. You know how we do it. We take a stack of sources, documents, blueprints, and we just cut through all the noise to give you what you actually need.
Yep.
And today we are diving headfirst into this document that outlines a very specific framework for making money online and building assets fast. It's called the Blog Traffic Challenge.
It is, and it's a really interesting approach. Our mission here is to really analyze this highly structured framework. It's not about, finding your passion. It's more of an industrialized 30-day plan to launch and monetize a niche site.
An industrialized plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to dissect the whole methodology, how they use AI, how they use Pinterest, and I think most importantly, the surprising goal here, which is treating the blog not as a hobby, but as a high-value, sellable asset.
Okay, let's unpack that right away because the audience for this is so specific and it really drives every single decision in the document.
It really does.
It's explicitly built for, and they call them introverted women, who want to build something solid and make money online quietly and independently. And the source just hammers this home again and again. No showing your face, no need to become a personal brand, and definitely no dancing on TikTok.
Right, which is fascinating because that anonymity is actually a core feature of their model. The community behind this, they call themselves website asset builders.
Okay.
And their entire philosophy is that the blog itself is the value, not the person. They even point to evidence, thousands of websites being bought and sold every month on places like Flippa.
Flippa. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, Flippa it's kind of like the eBay for websites, right? You're buying digital real estate.
Exactly. You're buying traffic, revenue streams, the whole package.
So here's a question then. If the owner is anonymous, doesn't that make it harder to sell? I mean, buyers usually want some established trust.
That's a great point, and they do address it. They draw a really clear line between a personal brand and what they call a pure asset. A personal brand, well, it needs the founder to survive.
Right,
yeah. But with a pure asset, they argue the focus is completely on the numbers, the verifiable stuff, consistent traffic, clean revenue, low maintenance. They position it as building something long-term instead of chasing trends.
But long-term here doesn't mean forever, does it?
No, not at all. Long-term in this context just means long enough to stabilize the income and sell it. The buyer doesn't need to know who made it. They just need to know the machine works.
I see. So it's about creating a machine, not a movement. So what do you actually need to start? Because asset building sounds, I don't know, complicated, like you need coding skills or a bunch of money.
Well, that's the thing. The barrier to entry is, by design, super low.
Yeah.
They state pretty clearly that you don't need experience, and I think this is key. You don't need confidence. Yeah. The only two things they ask for are a starting point, which they provide, and consistency. Everything else is just templates and AI to make it go faster.
So it's a structured process, not specialized knowledge.
Exactly. The community gives you all the tools, templates, and trackers, plus the support, so you feel supported, not overwhelmed. It's all about using automation to skip that long learning curve and just get straight to making content.
Which makes total sense with the 30-day timeline. You can't spend months learning web design if you want to sell in a year.
Okay.
So, let's get into the mechanics. They mention 4 proven pillars. What are they?
The whole system hangs on how these 4 pillars work together. So pillar 1 is the traffic source. Pinterest setup and traffic strategies. And this is critical. They don't see Pinterest as social media.
Well,
no, they see it as a visual search engine.
Yeah.
Its whole job is to funnel people off Pinterest and onto your blog. So they teach you to pin with intention, not chaos.
That's a key distinction. People on Pinterest are usually looking for something specific, right? Like recipes or style ideas.
Precisely. Which leads to pillar 2, the niche website setup.
Yeah.
And the key here is speed. You launch instantly with a ready-made customizable site. No design bottleneck.
Okay, so you have the traffic source and the destination. What about the actual content?
That's pillar 3, affiliate blog posts written with AI. The content has to be SEO friendly, obviously, but its main job is to naturally promote products and convert those readers coming from Pinterest.
But wait, if an AI is writing everything, how do you stop it from sounding, robotic or just spammy? We've all seen those terrible articles. A buyer on Flippa isn't going to pay 50,000 euros for that.
And that's probably where their secret sauce is. The document implies it's not just telling an AI to write an article. They use very specific templates that are designed for affiliate conversions. So the quality isn't about deep human poetry.
Right.
It's about structural quality. Hitting keywords, good formatting, and weaving the affiliate links into topics people are already searching for.
So the templates are the skeleton, and the AI is the muscle. And since Pinterest is so visual, I'm guessing the fourth pillar has to be about images.
It is. Pillar 4 is AI images and videos. The goal is simple. Generate scroll-stopping visuals without design stress. This gives you a consistent, attractive look, which you absolutely need for Pinterest without you having to become a graphic designer.
Wow, the synergy is really striking. AI makes the words and the pictures, a template hosts it, and Pinterest shoots it out to the right people.
Yes.
Fast! And it's not just ads, right? They mentioned other income layers.
Yes, affiliate marketing is the first layer because it's instant, but they also integrate digital products like downloadable guides from day one. This immediately boosts the blog's value and makes it way more attractive to a potential buyer.
Okay, let's get into the actual plan. The challenge starts everyone off in a very specific niche, a fashion blog. Why fashion? I mean, something like finance usually has bigger affiliate payouts.
The choice is super strategic. It ties right back to the 4 pillars. The source gives 2 big reasons. First, it's a great Pinterest niche. Fashion is visual. AI-generated images and videos will get a ton of traction.
That makes sense.
And second, it has amazing monetization opportunities. Not just for luxury fashion affiliate links, which pay well, but it's also really easy to create digital products. Think style guides, mood boards, shopping checklists.
So it's the perfect storm for the AI and Pinterest combo. Let's talk about the pace, because the first week sounds like an absolute sprint. What's on the checklist for days 1 through 7?
It is a sprint, and the mantra is literally momentum only. Day 1, the goal is to set up the niche website using their template. That's a 24-hour task.
Wow. Then what?
Next, and this is so modern, you create an AI avatar. This is the fake face of your brand for Pinterest and maybe videos. It lets the owner stay completely anonymous, but still have a professional-looking persona.
That's smart. It solves the trust problem without giving up anonymity.
Then it's all about traffic. Open and warm up the Pinterest account. That just means posting consistently for a few days so the algorithm sees you as a real, active creator, not a spam bot.
So your content gets seen faster.
Exactly. And at the same time, the content pipeline starts firing. Write blog posts and generate images using AI. Volume is key here. And the last step for the week is to start pinning content consistently, multiple times a day.
That is a staggering amount of work for 1 week, even with AI helping. I know my first instinct would be to go back and tweak the logo or rewrite a post, but they say not to do that.
They're very explicit about it. No perfection required, momentum only. The idea is that data is more valuable than perfection. If you launch an imperfect site, you immediately start learning what works and what doesn't. If you wait, you learn nothing.
Get the machine running, start learning, and start proving the asset's value.
Okay.
So after that first week, you move into scaling. This is where the paid premium stuff kicks in, right?
Yeah.
What does that more speed actually get you?
The advanced phase is all about acceleration. You unlock the full challenge structure, deeper training, especially on these advanced AI workflows. This is probably where they teach you the prompt engineering that makes their AI content stand out.
So the first week is to see if you can follow the plan, and the next phase is the rocket fuel. What else do they provide to keep that momentum?
The premium tier gives you ongoing strategies for Pinterest traffic, how to really scale up. Plus, there's in-depth training on creating digital products, and maybe most importantly, accountability partners and ongoing support. They know people quit, so they build a system to prevent that.
And there are 2 upgrade tiers, Premium and VIP. What's the actual difference if you're trying to build this asset as fast as possible?
Premium gets you the core tools, their custom AI, the templates, the courses. But the VIP tier is for maximum speed. It includes more website templates and, this is a big one, digital products with PLR rights.
Let's stop on that for a second. PLR rights, what are they and why do they matter so much here?
PLR stands for private label rights. It means you buy a digital product, an ebook, a guide, and you get the right to immediately resell it on your own blog. Keep 100% of the money and even rebrand it as your own.
So you don't even have to create your own digital products.
Exactly. It lets you completely bypass that whole creation step, which gives your blog multiple high-margin income streams from day one. And that, of course, dramatically jacks up its final sale price.
It's a massive shortcut. And if we circle this all back to the main goal, building a machine to sell, this all makes perfect sense. What is that final, non-negotiable exit goal?
The stated goal is not to have a little side hustle forever. The objective is to grow the blog, stabilize its revenue, and then sell it in 12, 18 months for 50K or more.
50,000 euros or more. It's about a year and a half. That number changes everything, doesn't it? How do they even get to that valuation? Why 50,000?
In digital asset sales, Websites are usually valued at a multiple of their net monthly profit, usually something like 10 to 20 times the monthly earnings. So to hit a €50,000 valuation, you're aiming for a site that consistently makes somewhere between, say, 2.5 to 5,000 euros a month net profit.
Wow.
Knowing that number from the start means every single decision is optimized for verifiable profit, not just, traffic or vanity metrics. You're building a cash flow machine.
The mindset shift is just, it's huge. Every affiliate link, every AI post, every single pin is a tiny step toward that five-figure sale. It completely sidesteps the slow, multi-year grind of traditional blogging.
It forces you to think like an investor and a systems engineer from the very beginning. The goal is validation and exit, not passion and maintenance. And that is exactly what buyers on Flip will want to see.
What a deep dive. The key takeaway here for you, our listener, is just how much the world of digital business has changed. This framework is a systematic, almost industrialized combination of AI content creation and a very specific traffic source, all aimed at a defined, high-value financial exit. It's the ultimate expression of a blog as a disposable, highly optimized asset.
And this brings up a really profound question for you to think about. Given that the goal is explicitly to sell this thing in 12 to 18 months, how does treating a project as a temporary, high-value financial asset, a machine you optimize and then sell, how does that change the quality and consistency of the work compared to, say, a long-term personal passion project? Does that relentless drive for profit inevitably sacrifice something essential? Or is this kind of industrialized creation the only way to hit these kinds of financial goals so quickly? That's something worth mulling over.
A fascinating question, and one that really highlights the difference between the creator economy and the asset economy. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.